To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a big time decision that you don't want to screw up in Madden 22, as well as a pretty big investment that I made earlier today. And as we get into the video here today, we're about 10 subscribers away from hitting 115k, which is insane. So if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe down below, and of course if you like the video today, leave a like down below, helps out the channel so very much. Odell, come home, my boy. Alright fellas, now the first thing we're going to be talking about is an important decision that you definitely don't want to screw up in Madden 22 when we go to our solo challenges and we go to Rising Stars. You guys will notice there's new solos in the game, and that means we're getting a new free pack. So yeah, as you guys can see right here, in the Rising Star solo challenges, when I go to milestones at tier number 12, which is 60 stars, you're going to be getting yourself a Wildcard Wednesday, week 9 to 12 pack. And these solo challenges take you maybe 5 minutes to complete. This is what the pack is going to look like right here. Essentially what happens is when you go to round number 1, you're going to see each of the animations for flashbacks, for heavyweights, for rising stars, as well as veterans. And in terms of the best players to select, in my opinion, there's 6 players to consider. Let me quickly show you guys those cards right here. Option number 1 right here is going to be 90 overall Deshaun Jackson with 92 speed and 91 excel. This card is one of the fastest receivers in Madden. Otherwise, the catching stats are surprisingly solid. I thought they'd be a lot worse, but 87, 87, and 90, that's honestly pretty serviceable. Route running is pretty nice as well. I also thought that the short route running and the medium route running would be a little bit worse than it is, but 86 and 87, no complaints from me whatsoever. This card right here definitely looks like a baller. And then option number 2 right here, boys, this is for anyone who's got an absolute god squad and simply looking to improve at the kicker position. As you guys can see, 91 overall Matt Prater right here. He's a power kicker, so he's got 91 kick power, 87 kick accuracy. But the thing about this card is he is going to be getting you guys focus kicker. Now, if you don't know what focus kicker is, this is an ability that you can put on your kickers, which essentially is going to make the kick meter go slower. So when you guys click X and you start your kick meter and it goes up, it's going to go slower than it regularly does. And this is basically going to ensure that if there's a little bit of lag in an online game, or maybe you're just not a great kicker, like honestly I am, I feel like I miss some kicks sometimes, getting that focus kicker, it'll definitely help you out and it'll slow down that kick meter. Now the next option right here is going to be Odafe Oweh. I don't know if I said that name wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the first round pick for the Ravens, and the man is very, very similar to a card like Lawrence Taylor, to a card like Jalen Phillips. Those two cards, as well as Oweh right here, have insane speed, 91 speed, 90 excel, really good height, good weight, good pass rush stats, a solid block shed. The card honestly looks super nice. Getting over 90 block shed, getting over 90 to at least 1 pass rush stat, and then having over 90 speed, that's tough to pass up. If you need some pass rush help, this is actually someone to consider. Then the final option right here, who in my opinion I think is the best card, is going to be Greedy Williams. Greedy Williams, 90 overall right now, or sorry, 91 overall, has 92 speed and 91 excel. That is really nice for a corner, and then he's not lackluster at all when it comes to the coverage stats. He's got 91 man, he's got 90 zone coverage, play rec at an 83 is the only thing that I wish was a little bit higher. Kind of weird that they give him good zone, they give him good man, and they give him low play rec. Like, how do you determine that he's got low play rec? I don't really know. I feel like that stat should be a little bit higher, but then again, the height is good. Usually when we see a fast corner in Madden, maybe their coverage stats aren't great, maybe the height isn't good, but this guy ticks all 3 boxes: height, speed, coverage, and honestly looks like one of the best corners in this game. So those are probably the main cards you want to consider. I would say the best card is going to be Greedy, the second best card is going to be Oweh, and then third best is probably Deshaun Jackson. And if you don't need any of those players and your team is already like crazy good, then I guess go with the Matt Prater card right here. But we are going to be taking Greedy Williams out of our pack right here. I'm probably going to power him up as well, and this card, he is going to have some wild stats. So bang, as you guys can see right here, we have to select the Rising Star section of the pack. When you guys make your selection, it is important that you know what promo the player was in before you end up going through and picking what type of pack you want, because essentially what happens is once you select the promo, then you got the promo specific cards in here. So Greedy, we got Odafe, we have Jordan Fuller, Kadarius Toney, but we're going to be taking Greedy Williams right here as a 91 overall end cat. And for the second part of this video, what I want to do is talk about a big time investment that I made. As you guys can see right here, when I go to my binder and we go to newest, you will see that I have invested in just a few, just like a handful of power-ups, not that many. As you guys can see, we go to newest, there's a few power-ups that I just bought today, like not a crazy amount. I guess I got some of them come in here. I think I ended up investing in like 30 Greedy Williams power-ups, and let me explain to you guys why. Okay, so here are my main reasons why I invested in Greedy Williams. There's kind of two reasons. There's like logical reasons, and then there's like past reasons. Let me talk about the logical reasons first, and then we'll talk about the past trends. Okay, so let's talk about the logical reason first, and the logical reason why I invested in this card and why I think tomorrow the price might double and I can maybe double my coins is because this is going to be the most amount of supply that we have in the market for literally the eternity of Madden. Today, when people played the Rising Star solos, when people got the power-up fantasy pack and selected Greedy Williams, that gave us a ton of supply in the market. So what I was able to do is buy these cards for a price of around 3 to 5k. I would say I was hovering around that price point, and as you guys can see, the card is already going up in price. I got him at around 4k, at around 3k, sometimes at about 5k as well, and I'm hoping that this card goes up to maybe 10,000 coins, because right now the reason why he was so cheap in the morning is because there was so much supply. Everyone was doing the solos, everyone was getting their Greedy Williams, and everyone was undercutting, but as time goes on, there's a less supply in the market, and that's going to lead to the price going up. Now, reason number two why I decided Greedy Williams is because in my opinion, Greedy Williams is probably the best player when it comes to any of the Rising Stars, so I was thinking that people will probably want to power the card up, and to power him up, of course, you got to get the power up, so that should increase the demand, which should in turn increase the price a little bit. Okay, then before I made this investment, I also made sure to look at some of the past trends. So what I did is I took a look at the prices of the power-up versions of the players for other Rising Stars that came into the game and were popular. So Zach Wilson, Patrick Surtain, as well as Divine Diablo were my main kind of cases that I was looking at, and the way it worked with those cards is on day number 1, the power-up was cheaper than it was on day 2. The price would be, let's say, 3,000 coins, 5k, 10k, whatever it was for those players. Then it would go up by at least 2 to 3k the day after that, and then it would go down until next Wednesday, when I would assume anyone that actually had played the solo challenges and was maybe a week late, I got their free pack, it would go up again a little bit. So my two options are maybe if the power-up goes up in price tomorrow, I might sell it off, or I might wait a week until next Wednesday. I'm honestly not sure what option I'm going to go with. I think I might sell off tomorrow, but I'm thinking that tomorrow, as well as hopefully next Wednesday, the power-up should go up in price. Hopefully it goes up in price to a price of like 10k, maybe even 9k would be acceptable, and if so, I'm going to easily be doubling my coins. So yeah, as you guys can see, let's go on over to my bids so I can show you guys all the power-ups that I was able to get. We're going to go by newest right here, and you will see that I kind of just been periodically checking this market, getting them for 2k, 3k, 4k, 5k, some solid deals. I think I got one of them for like 1,000 coins in here. Yeah, 1.3k for this one. So I would say my average price is probably right around like 4.5 to 4,000 coins, and I'm hoping these power-ups go up in price to like 8 to 10k. If so, we're literally doubling our coins. And if this ends up working, of course, I'll make a video talking about whether it does, and then next time when we get more Rising Stars in the game, which should be in another month, we might be able to do this exact same investment again. As you guys can see, the price is already going up to about 6k, and again, if people buy these cards, and then this card becomes the newest card on the market at about 9 or 8k, that's gonna definitely drive up the price, and I'm really hoping that tomorrow is the day to sell them off. But boys, since we have so many of these power-ups, I think we might as well power up my Greedy Williams card. I mean, we have so many power-ups right here. I think we gotta use them to our advantage. Here it is, 79 Greedy Williams. I honestly have a ton of these, so we might as well use the power-up right here, and hopefully I've got enough training to get him up already. I'm not exactly sure if I will. If not, we'll have to make some adjustments. As you guys can see right here, we're still a little bit short. All right, so here we go, boys. Greedy Williams is going to be the cornerback 1 on this team. The man is up to 95 speed, which is just absolutely ridiculous. 95 speed, 92 excel, a 93 man, 93 zone, 89 press, 85 play rec. This card honestly looks ridiculous. He looks like the best corner on my team by a mile. He's definitely the fastest corner on this team. We're going to put Acro on him right here. And honestly, boys, I am very happy with this. And honestly, fellas, I am very happy with the decision. The card looks absolutely sick. We just got ourselves a new CB1. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Be sure to claim your pack and claim Greedy Williams if you want, or claim one of the other players, but be sure you're getting your pack and you're picking hopefully one of the players that I mentioned in the video. That's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, boys, I'm out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.